Hi, and welcome back to Elevated Empress. My name is Ashley, the founder and creator of Elevated Empress. I know it's been a while, a minute. I was going to say a minute. A minute since I have created a video, um, mainly because I've been just trying to flow with my life. Mainly, I've just been trying to flow with my emotions, flow with myself. It's been a challenge, it's been a struggle, but in the process, I have found another topic that I feel like intertwines very nicely with the previous video that I created about surrendering, um, being present in your own life. And this came up in my reflection within myself. Normally, I'm reflective, but I feel like this past time I've been even more so reflective because my birthday is coming up. Um, gang, gang, Leo, Leo. So being present, because there's been so many moments where I've been like, especially when I reach certain milestones within my ages, uh, I'm like, where did the time go? Where did my life go? And someone will be like, oh, what did you do at this age? What could you have, like, what can you tell me about, I don't know, your 20s? A blur. There's giant chunks that I can probably pick out, but for the most part, when I reflect on it, a blur. Um, I know this is gonna sound weird, but I've also brought this up to other people, and I know I'm not the only person who feels this way. Um, Sometimes, well, before I'm getting definitely getting better at it. Um, Before I used to feel like a passenger in my own body. Like things would happen to me, and it would like not even it's happening to me, but it's not happening to me. Or I would say things and I'm not realizing that I'm saying these things, and people are like, "Well, you said X, Y, and Z," and I'm like, "Holy shit, I did!" Like crazy. So I've been really working on being present in my life, really working on speaking slower, um, listening to my body. And then when somebody wants to, I don't know, when somebody wants to hang out, I like to leave my phone at home. I like to just turn the phone off, like just being present, even for myself, even with eating. Something as tiny as eating, just being present while you're eating is a thing. I don't know if you know, but it's a thing. Like how many of us eat and watch TV, or how many of us eat, check emails, eat, do something? Why can't you just eat and focus on the food, focus on the task that's in front of you, which is nourishing your body? Um, Listening to your body. How does the food feel? How does it taste? Do you feel full? Are you listening to yourself while you're eating, while you're digesting? Crazy things, crazy to me, like things that I didn't even think about being present for myself in different aspects, in different ways. I didn't even think about it until recently, honestly. And I've been on my spiritual journey for a minute now, like I've said. Um, Even with meditation, like that's a whole separate topic, but um, being present, being here, being in the freaking moment, like is a thing, and it's hard. It's a muscle. The same way listening is a muscle, actively listening is a muscle, surrendering is a muscle, meditation is a muscle. Being present for yourself and in your own life is also a muscle, because we're so used to doing 5 billion other things. We're so used to being rewarded for our productivity, like, or how much things we can do in like X amount of hours. Like, I don't think so. I think we should fully surrender ourselves, fully embrace the moment, the situation, the relationships that we have, because they won't always be there. And maybe, yeah, they just won't always be there. And I work with our elderly population, and to me, that the like the conversations that we've had, the most I've gathered, the consensus from all of them is to definitely enjoy your life, to be present, um, to not take things for granted. Situations, people, um, environments, situations, anything. Just don't take it for granted. Soak in the moment. Be present. Be present with your parents. Be present with your family members, your friends. Be present with yourself. When you're feeling an emotion, feel that emotion. Tell yourself you're feeling that emotion and sit in it. Sit in it for a little bit. It feels good. Doesn't have to be fleeting, and it doesn't always have to be a negative emotion. So that is what I've been gathering because things won't be there forever. And time literally waits for no one. I think about this every time I have a birthday. I'm just like, where did this year go? And then 1 year turns into 10, and I'm like, where did my whole life go? And I don't want to live like that anymore. I want to be present. I want to surrender. I want to soak up every moment, so then when I smell a certain scent, or when the wind blows a particular way, or when I hear a certain song, like, I don't get filled with longing. Maybe it's a longing of maybe like a times past, but I also want to feel grateful. I want to feel grateful that I experienced that moment, that I can now associate that moment with something else, like just really being here for myself. You only get one life, and we don't know what time is our time. So why not spend that time being present? Why not spend that time really being there for the people that you love? Really being there for yourself. I hope you truly love yourself, and not to put up with things that don't serve you, that don't aid to your growth, that's not conducive to you being a better person. So those are just my thoughts that I've been having lately. I've been journaling about it heavy, and again, it's hard. It's a muscle. It's a muscle to be present for yourself. So I'm just gonna pull some cards to solidify, to expand. But first, of course, let's give thanks, have a prayer. Honorable ancestors, my protectors and my guides, known and unknown, seen and unseen, I thank you guys for giving me another day. I thank you guys for filling my air, filling my lungs with air, for allowing my heart to beat. I thank you guys, honestly, for giving me another day, because I do not know when anybody is going. So I'm grateful that I'm here another day to enjoy, to explore, to learn, to feel. Thank you for allowing my body to be able to walk, able to work out. And I thank you for the foods that nourish my body. I just thank you guys. Thank you guys for your love, for your guidance. I will continue to be there for you. Ashe. Being present too, I feel like being grateful. That's a heavy thing. Being grateful, even for the little things. And I talked about it in the last video, if you did your homework. Things that you feel grateful for. Again, I work with the elderly population, so I'm grateful that my body is moving. I'm grateful that I'm of sound mind. Just the things that you never thought you could be grateful for. You dig it out of you. You gotta be grateful. Be present. Tell me what I need to know. Tell me what's the message I need to give to the collective. Ouch. All right. So we got the Four of Wands. We got the Knight of Cups. Four of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles. Right away, okay, so with the Four of Wands, 4 is the number of stability, 4 is the number of foundations. This is a definite foundation for the rest of your life. And we also got another 4, which is the Four of Pentacles. Setting this foundation, like, sets you up. I just feel like it just sets you up to receive more blessings, to receive more experiences, to receive more relationships that nourish you, that nourish your soul. And I see that most definitely with the Knight of Cups. Giving a gift to yourself, the gift of being present. That's like the ultimate gift that you can be giving yourself. So again, with the Four of Wands, stability, a foundation. This is something that is to be built on. And I feel it most definitely with the Knight of Pentacles. Slow moving, but movement nonetheless towards something solid. Something solid that you can give to yourself. It's a goal. It's not going to come overnight. It's not going to be a quick fix. This is something that you have to actively work at. Something that you have to actively work on. I'm not 100%. I'm not claiming to be 100% with being present and being intentional for my own life. But I'm working on it. It's something that I am slowly working towards, and I'm slowly working towards building this foundation. The Four of Pentacles, normally it stands for like money, holding back your money, being more frugal, or just being mindful of where your money is going. I feel like with Pentacles can also mean materialism, but it's also with your spiritual. Just being mindful of where your energy is going, holding back. Like, instead of doing, how about we come in a little bit? Be grounded within ourselves before we expend the energy to other things and other people. You know? Being more mindful, being more wise of where you're putting your time, your energy, your focus. I constantly have a thing where lately I've been slowing down, but the future, what's next, what's coming, instead of just being here and enjoying this moment, enjoying the journey, enjoying what is the whole journey, not just the end point. And I constantly used to do this, and I still find myself doing it. But I pull back Four of Pentacles energy when I notice that I'm doing that, when I'm out pouring myself into things, thoughts, anything that doesn't serve me. I find myself now pulling myself back, grounding myself. Pentacles is earth energy, grounding. I find myself grounding myself and remembering what is important. What do I want to accomplish within my own life? Bottom of the deck, we got Ace of Pentacles. Need I say more? Need I say more? Ace of Pentacles is something new, something fresh, beginning. And again, earth energy. What are you putting your energy into? What is going to yield you the best results? You have a fresh start, you know? You have a fresh mindset. You can step into the next phase of your life, the next season of your life on a different foot. Will you? Can you? Should you? I think you should. Will you? Not entirely sure. Can you? Yes, the fuck you can. So, being grounded and just being present for yourself and being present for others is a skill. Obviously, I've said that like 10,000 times. It's a skill, but it's also a foundation that you can set for your life that'll help you, that'll carry you throughout your life. And it's crazy when I think about that. I'm just like, how did I live without being this way before? How did I live without seeing this perspective, this vantage point, this view? How did I live like this? Sometimes I have to remind myself, because it's so easy for me to step back into old things, old habits, old mindsets. I have to be like, okay, my mind's running a mile a minute, or I'm thinking about the future again, when I just wanted to sit here and do X, Y, and Z. Being present for yourself. It's a gift. Honor it. I thank you guys. I thank you guys for coming back to my channel. I thank you guys for listening to what I have to say, and I hope this resonates with someone. It definitely resonates for me, and it's honestly life-changing. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm slowly getting there. I thank you guys.